Good morning. This is day 9 of my very special, magical birthday trip, celebrating my 65th birthday. Come along and see what trouble I can get into today. Welcome, Your Royal Highnesses. I'm Carol, and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only. Today is an Animal Kingdom Day. So no hopping, just staying at the resort, starting with breakfast at Boma, a leisurely morning, and then we're going over to Animal Kingdom. We have dinner at Yak and Yeti tonight. We'll probably come back to the resort in the middle, if it's been as hot as it's been, and have some time at the pool. And that's about our day. So I don't know how exciting today's day is, but I usually can find trouble somewhere or do something totally stupid that you'll laugh at. So we'll see how that happens. This morning I was up at about 6. The giraffes are out. So I think they probably stayed out last night. When we got back from dinner last night, they were out. A keeper truck did come out. I don't know if it was trying to entice them back in or just doing what they normally do, but this was about, by that time it was about 9:30ish. And then at 6 o'clock this morning, as I said, they were out again. So they may have stayed out all night. They probably enjoyed the rainstorm. I'm sure some animals do, some animals don't. But if I get a chance, I'll ask a keeper. And now there's pretty much nothing but our little bird friends here. And we are right at the corner of the Kudu Trail. Over here in the background, that's where the public viewing area is and the fire pit. If you do come to Boma, come either early or stay later, because you're free to go to those areas and see any animals you can find. And there's different animals in different areas. But other than that, I really don't see, I think I see a keeper truck in the far background. Other than that, nothing. It's still pretty humid. You can see, well, I don't know if you can see. I can see the water dripping off the leaves here, and I think it's more due to humidity than any rain, because I think the rain stopped fairly early last night. Yep, I can definitely see a keeper truck over there, because here it comes. And so they'll replenish the areas. Fran asked one of the keepers on the Wild Africa Trek, you know, what do they do with all the scat out in Kilamanjaro Safaris, or even here? And they do pick it up. Now here and on the Savanna, those are herbivores, so you know, they're only eating leaves and berries and grasses and things like that. So it's really not hard to pick up. It's not like carnivore scat. Yeah. She's checking something. Excuse me. And I think I noticed this last time, that they really do sort of go around the perimeter and check things before they let the animals out. So that's why I'm thinking that the giraffe stayed out all night. Oh, interesting. So these little wires here are electrified, and over the night a palm frond or some big branch fell on the wires. So she came out, inspected it, came back with a piece of wood so she wouldn't get electrified, and knocked it back over the side. can see that she's picked up some scat already. And just inspected this area. And good morning.
Morning.
Did the giraffes stay out all night?
They do.
So this is the walk from our room. This is how far away we are to the lobby. People complain about the value resorts having thin walls and being noisy. We didn't notice that at all at Pop. I maybe heard a door close, but apparently above our room we have a herd of elephants. Last night I thought it was thunder, but there's somebody, and I don't think they're adults, running back and forth on the floors. So here's where they have the fire pit at night and the viewing area on this side. And then we have, they're celebrating Women's Month. And that bridge is really fun to go up and walk over, which we probably will do even though it's not on our path. So the lobby is on the 3rd floor. We are on the 2nd floor, and Boma is down on the 1st floor. Take a little water feature here. So you probably can't see with the sun. Here, and then down below we have Boma. So we were at Boma as it's just opened, so it's pretty empty. They're just bringing people in. As many times as I've been here, I've never noticed those light fixtures are really cool. So we're gonna go up and get some food. So I'm starting with these grilled tomatoes. Are amazing. I've had them several times. The bobati. In the morning it's made with turkey. In the evening it's made with beef. A piece of watermelon. Under my watermelon are the scrambled eggs with chives and goat cheese, some sausage, some ham, really crisp bacon, which I love, the little mixed berry parfait, pog juice. Fran, let's see, you also got some hard-boiled eggs and an omelet, and I see a plantain, and we both got the grilled asparagus as well. So many choices up there, and I've never been here this early in the morning. Again, they're just filling people in, but everything, you know, we got like the first helpings of everything. Not that it never looks fresh and they keep everything well stocked, but it was just a treat getting up this early. I don't know why we got up this early. We didn't have to, but we did. I take it you liked the grilled tomatoes. You went back and got more. What else did you like?
Asparagus are good. I get more of those. Sausage is good.
Yeah, I like the sausage because it's not grizzly at all. It's very, very tender.
Right.
And we just got the plain scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay. I had the goat cheese and chives, and that was delicious. I thought this ham was a little bit salty, but very tender. Yes? No?
Salty. Not kind of though.
I don't go from 65 to 68. So Fran is making fun of my shirt. So it says my 65th birthday on it. And I made one for each park, as well as this one. And Fran just noticed it. So here I have the French toast bread pudding with the vanilla bean sauce, but then I also sprinkled some of the praline sauce that goes over the sticky buns and a guava turnover. I just want to take a bite of it. I want to see how that tastes. And my server just brought over some breakfast cupcakes to celebrate my birthday. This means celebrate in African. So a nice little surprise to go with my French bread pudding and the guava turnover. The guava turnover was delicious. Very light and flaky crust and just that little bit of sweetness. On the girls' trip, Lee and I have been debating back and forth whether... Yeah, we got another birthday thing, dear. Whether the French toast bread pudding or the lasagna pizza from Crystal Palace is better. I had the breakfast lasagna yesterday. I think the French toast bread pudding is betterly sorry. Maybe it's just because it's warmer. I just love the texture of this. The flavor of the breakfast lasagna is good. I'm just not thrilled with the combination of the custard and the breading. It is delicious though. So I think this is still my vote. Now, Fran, being the healthy one, his dessert consists of yogurt parfait and some fresh fruit and this wonderful mixture they have. It's grapefruit, avocado, and I think papaya in there. It's just a lovely combination. They have a lot of activities here. They have a place where you can design your own African jewelry. They have pin trading. They have arts and crafts. Design your own safari slippers. Make your own African bangles. The Mickey tie-dye. They have enrichment. They have a campfire. They have glow parties, movie under the stars. They have a scavenger hunt. They have a painting class on Wednesdays. And then of course they have the arcade. So there's a bunch of stuff here. I may try and do the Mickey tie-dye tomorrow. Even though it was just a short ride into Animal Kingdom from Animal Kingdom Lodge, we had an amazing bus driver named Scott. He told all sorts of corny jokes. My favorite being, what do you call a unicorn who becomes a grandfather? You call him popcorn. So it was a fun ride in. Our cast member who was so funny, as I boarded the bus, he gave me a wooden nickel. I don't know what a wooden nickel will get me. Probably not a lot of anything, but it's a nice little memento. Fran, guess what we're doing first today? How did you know? Okay, and here we have the otters. This one is hysterical, laying on his back with his leg up. They're all snoozing pretty much. Nobody's in the water. It's pretty warm, quite not warm enough for them yet, but they're just suntanning here. This guy is hysterical. You'd think he was dead. He's so still. He woke up and he's snoozing in a new position.
They use those tongues to wrap around branches and pull leaves out of trees. Until about 1901, there was no official documentation of the okapi. A lot of people thought that they were mythical creatures. Actually, one of the origin stories of the unicorn. Up to the left-hand side here, there's a big black and white bird. That is a saddle-billed stork. They get their name from that saddle shape on the top of their beak, and their wingspan can reach 8 feet. That's coming up on the right-hand side here. There are some tan antelope up on the hill. These are greater kudu. You'll notice that none of the 3 that I can see right now anyway have any horns. That means they're females. The males do have 6-foot-long corkscrew-shaped horns. Back across the water to the left-hand side, there's a black rhinoceros. Black rhinos are the smallest species of rhino here on the reserve. They weigh about 3,000 pounds. They can run 35 miles an hour and actually gallop, which means all 4 of their feet are off the ground at the same time. Pretty impressive for something of that size. And then a little bit farther back up on the hill to the right, there's a different species of antelope up there. Those are bongos. Now for the bongos, both the male and females have those long spirally horns. They use them to dig around in the dirt and pull up bulbs and roots to eat. The male is laying all the way down. He's a little bit harder to see, but he's got a darker face and chest area. That I do in fact see some Nile hippopotamus over here to the left-hand side. Hippos are some of the largest and most dangerous animals in all of Africa. Their enormous mouths are home to 18-inch incisor teeth. And while they can swim, they'd much prefer to just sink down to the bottom of the river and walk along. They can hold their breath for 8 minutes at a time. The pink tinge in a hippo skin comes from a secretion that works like a natural sunscreen. So the sunnier it is outside, the pinker those hippos get.
We walked on that. We walked on that. That's so cool.
Predators like these Nile crocodile. The giraffes here on the reserve are Maasai giraffes. We can tell because of the rough, lacy edges to the spots on their coat pattern. Like their cousins, the okapi, they have those long prehensile tongues. Their tongues can get up to 18 inches long and are a dark purple color to prevent them from getting sunburnt while they eat for 20 hours a day. They eat for 20 hours, only sleep for about half an hour every day. Sometimes here on the reserve, they'll lay down to take a nap, but typically in the wild they sleep standing up and with their eyes open so that predators can't sneak up on them. Over to the left-hand side, there are some African painted dogs out by that den. The painted dog is a canine, distantly related to your canine friends at home. They hunt in packs led by an alpha male and female pair. They're actually the most successful hunters on the savannah. They've got about a 90% success rate thanks to being endurance hunters, which means that they take turns chasing their prey until it's too tired to run anymore. Are the ones I was hoping to see. Those are the sable antelope. Like I said, they are the emblem of our reserve. Known for their strength, they're the only antelope that will stay and fight in a fight or flight situation. And here's a little bit closer look at some of these Hartman's mountain zebra here. A group of zebras called a dazzle. That's because their stripes dazzle and confuse predators. You can't tell where one zebra starts and another zebra ends. Now, Sky is just under 2 years old. If you look at the top of their heads, you'll see they have those horn-like structures. Those are called ossicones.
Where are they? Do you see them?
The African elephant is the largest land animal. Fully grown adult males can reach 13,000 pounds. We can tell this is an African elephant because the ears are shaped a little bit like the continent of Africa. They'll flap those ears on a hot day to cool themselves by up to 15 degrees. Now keep your eyes out to the left-hand side here. I do see some movement. Looks like a cheetah up there. Now cheetahs are the fastest land animals. They reach speeds of upwards of 60 miles an hour for short bursts. They use their long tails as a rudder to help them steer while they're going that fast. They're actually the only big cat that hunts during the day, so they've got black marks underneath their eyes that protect them from the sun, like sunglasses. They're also the smallest of the big cats, weighing in at only about 100 pounds. That makes them a fifth the size of a lion.
It's a cheetah.
Friends that live on the Kobe typically are what we call crepuscular. It means they're the most active at dawn and dusk. So keep an eye out for ears and tails flicking. So it might be taking a nap. Oh, that's more than an ear. I do see a lion up on the Kobe. That's what I was hoping for. Lions are some of the largest predators out on the savannah. They live in groups called a pride with one male and several female lionesses. Lionesses go out at night and hunt while the male stays back to protect the bride.
Lion, buddy.
When they're not out hunting, they're sleeping for the other 16 to 20 hours a day. That's about the same as the average house cat. I do actually see males closer to us, and I see 2 lionesses up there. The back of their ears are black. You can see, whoop! Whoa, big stretch. They do look very cute from over here, but they are very large cats. They're the second largest cat on the planet, actually. Tigers are the only cats bigger than them. Looks like over to the left-hand side here, we've got some warthogs. One laying in front of that log, kind of in the middle there. These are tusks to dig out these burrows you see down front, and then they'll back into them. So those tusks are facing outward for protection.
Like the safari there?
Yeah, it was, we saw some cheetahs walking around this time. Saw a couple of spotted dogs.
Painted dogs.
Painted dogs.
Actually walking around too.
Actually walking around, some sleeping. Most of the...
A lot of giraffes.
A lot of giraffes walking around, eating. Some of the others, you know, like the wildebeest and whatever it is, walking around and whatever. Buffalo. Saw the black rhino this time.
Usually he's laying down too.
Usually he's someplace hiding.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah, it was a good. And watching the lioness roll over was really fun too. So we're now on our way to keep watch on the train to go up and explore around there.
First animated feature to bring live animals into the studio. In the 1940s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movement.
So we were back here on the Up Close with Rhino tour and got to pet one of the rhinos, and his name is... Here we have some sheep and some other goats. Oh, and I see a pig over there.
Look at this guy.
And here we have a very happy pig.
Awesome. The only reason I come here.
Likes her scratches.
He's my baby. Are you my baby? Yes, you are. Who loves you?
Do you know her name?
Dottie Bell. She's 11 years old.
Oh. Can I give you a pat? Oh, there you go. Thank you. And a different pig. Like the scratches? You like the scratches? Oh, I'm getting some grunts. I think you like that. Very wiry texture. Almost like a paintbrush. Hey, buddy. I'll give you a pat. Oh, thank you. Hi. You're very handsome. Yes, you are. What time do you have to start in the morning every day?
We start dark and early at 5 a.m.
Wow.
We're usually done making diets around 11 noon during the day, and we're actually prepping a day ahead. So
Okay.
Today's
So just
Monday, we're making Tuesday's diets, and it gives our delivery team time to deliver everything out by this afternoon. The keepers have time to prep it, check it, and have it ready to go first thing
And you have backup a day in case something happens.
Yep, absolutely. And then it gives them time, if they're like, oh, we need this added into it, we can get it ready and get it to them, whether it's today or first thing tomorrow morning.
Nice.
And then it depends if we have like a big storm coming through, that has a whole nother play as to how we get our diets ready.
Oh yeah, because you got to feed them even if there's a storm.
Absolutely. And our delivery team's out there, rain or shine.
Nice, very nice.
We're close to 10,000 pounds of food every day.
Wow.
So between all the produce, the lettuce, the different meat items, a lot of it is the leafy greens, so all the browse, the foliage we grow here on property.
Oh, you do?
We have over 90 acres, it's close to 94 acres, dedicated to the horticulture fields for the animals.
Wow, that's
so we
amazing.
go through a few thousand pounds of that every day.
Wow.
And depending on the season, it can be up to like 3,000 pounds. Elephants, giraffes, gorillas, it's a huge part of their diet.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, you guys do a great job keeping them healthy.
You're enjoying your time here. Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, thank you. Is this for Disney Plus?
No, this is actually for our local news, Swish 2. They're doing an interview with our veterinarians.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not exactly sure what the interview is about, but it's really cool to have.
So this is the animation experience.
I cannot deal with it, but I do want to work with animals.
So Fran is ready to do his animation experience. He's never done it before. I've done it once before. Let's see if I can improve it all.
It's 3D6 2023. And what's really cool about the Lion King Animation Legacy, they
Yours
work
is
on
really
the
good,
recent
dear.
proximity.
So mine and Fran's did a good job, dear. What'd you think? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, my hands had a problem with, doing some of the moves. I don't know. I used to be able to draw years ago, and I don't know. I just never got into it.
Oh, you did a good job. We are heading over to Dino Land, Dinosaur, and then surprisingly it's open this time of year. We are going to do the Cali Rapids because it's really, really hot. I don't mind getting wet. A little crowded. You don't mind getting wet? Gotta love the dinosaur walking into Dino Land. We actually don't spend a lot of time in this area other than to ride Dinosaur. So I love the little education you get as you're coming in here. And of course, that's your first greeting. Gotta love that. And here we have characters coming in the pontoon boat. We just got off of Cali River Rapids. I have never been so happy in my life to be soaking wet. It was so hot. What'd you think of it, dear?
It was refreshing. Getting wet.
It was fun. We haven't done that in so long because we usually come in the cooler months. And
you don't want to get wet.
Exactly. And it's either closed or you don't feel like getting wet. I wish I even got a little bit wetter because it's really, really hot and humid. I don't know, my butt is like completely soaked right now. I know. So 2 minutes before the Lion King show was supposed to start, they canceled it due to unforeseen circumstances. So now we have a crowd of people leaving that didn't get to see the show. But that means we'll get back to the resort that much faster so we can swim a little bit longer before we come back for dinner this evening.
So this is the view off the balcony. You can just see animals pretty much everywhere. We have some giraffes, some wildebeest, some, I thought I saw a bontebok before, but there's some springboks over there. So we just got back from the pool. We were there, they closed the pool. Must be close everything day. So we went to Lion King, they canceled the show. Went to the pool, they closed the pool just for like 15 minutes to check water quality, which is great because the pool was really, really crowded with people. But you can see some others off in the distance over there. Those are the ones I don't know what they are. They've got the little heart shape, like white markings around their butt. I'm not sure what those are. So we're going back to Animal Kingdom tonight. Eat at Yak and Yeti, one of my favorite restaurants. They always have so many choices. We did stop at 8 Spoons Cafe on the way out and got the pulled pork mac and cheese, and just enough for a little nibble because our dinner reservations aren't till 7:15. So that was just enough to carry us over.
Now that sky over there looks pretty ominous. But we're not going to get caught this time. I remembered my umbrella. Didn't leave it back at the room when we needed it last night. So tonight we are prepared. Doing a little shopping before our dinner reservation, and there's a lot of Tiana stuff out here. Nice cake dish, mixing bowl, baking set. A lot of cute stuff. Now I need another water bottle, like I need a hole in the head, but there's that purple wall water bottle. Say that fast 10 times. And you know how I feel about purple.
It's good to see they've got the plush back. They've got some weighted plush here, a whole bunch of plush. When I was here during COVID, plush was in very short supply. They basically had like Pluto and Mickey and maybe Stitch, and that was about it.
We have some neat ears. These are 50th ears. The railroad. Jungle Cruise, complete even with a little dang pineapple. The Haunted Mansion, again for the 50th. And then, I don't know if that's Silly Circus or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. And then of course they got some Loungeflies to make. I've tried to film this at night before and it's too dark, so this is dusk. So maybe you can still see some of the beauty. We're starting to see the bioluminescence. And now you really feel like you're on another planet. Oh, look at that. Isn't this beautiful? So what do you think, Fran? What do you think? You've never seen it before like this. What do you think?
It's like something out of Aliens.
Yep, yeah, that's right.
So, Fran, what did you think of the tree awakening?
Three?
Yes, we did.
Short and sweet. Other than that, it was pretty good.
We did a lot today at Animal Kingdom. We started, did we start with the safari?
Yeah.
Okay, we did the safari. Then we went and did the animation experience, and it was fun. Yes?
Yeah, I guess it was fun.
And the drawings, they were Pumbaa, and you knew they were Pumbaa. Fran's was better than mine.
You know about that.
Yeah, I think so. And then we did Dinosaur. I feel like I left something out in the middle there. We did Dinosaur, and we were going to do Lion King when they closed that show. I don't know if they had shows later on. We did the 2 o'clock show, and it was hot, so we were going back to the room. But we did do Tough to Be a Bug, which I love that show. I know some people think it's corny, but I love listening to the reactions of people who haven't done it before, and it's just hysterical. You like it, right?
Oh, yeah, I like it. I always like doing that.
Then we went back to the pool, closed the pool for a little while, so we broke 2 things today. Actually, they were just testing the water, so it was open 15 minutes later. Came back up, lounged on our balcony and watched animals for a while. Then went back to Animal Kingdom.
And we did the rapids, forget about
Oh,
that.
the rapids.
Get wet.
Yeah, and that was great because I wanted to get wet. It was so hot. And so we got pretty wet. Normally that's not operating the times of the year we come, so that was a lot of fun. I can't tell you how long it's been since I did that. Went back, Fran saw Pandora at dusk, at least. We didn't quite make it to total darkness. What'd you think of that?
Pandora?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. I mean, you know, get the lights all over the place. You know, and you get the noises and whatever.
And then we saw the Tree Awakening.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah, that was pretty good. It was nice and short.
And then we went to Yak and Yeti for dinner. And I love that restaurant. Their quick service, the food is always good. I had the Kiko Kimono, which I was afraid was going to be a little sweet because it had Midori in it. But it also had sweet and sour and New Amsterdam vodka and a coconut rum and a real piece of kiwi. Very, very refreshing. I would put that up there right with the avocado margarita from Mexico. I had the coconut shrimp, 8 huge. I mean, they split them, but you know, when it was split, it was this big and with a plum sauce, jasmine rice, and some nice...
Jasmine rice, I thought it was plain rice.
No, it was jasmine rice.
Oh yeah? Well,
Yeah.
Looked like it was plain rice to me.
Well, it's jasmine rice.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Plain white rice?
No, it has a flavor to
Okay,
it.
a flavor?
Yes, it had a flavor to it. But I wish I'd gotten your French fries because your French fries were really good.
Because they're a real cup of potatoes.
So when we did Dinosaur, Fran wanted to see the picture, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, because he had fun on Dinosaur. I'll show you the picture. It's pretty hysterical. Anyways, so my drink was really good. My food was real good. You had the
Kokomo burger.
Kobe.
Kobe burger. Big burger. Big, cooked just right. It was a good burger. And then when my arm's getting tired.
Oh, you see, I'm tired holding this. Okay.
You know.
So your burger was good.
Really good. Highly recommend it.
And the
Philly
pickles,
burgers.
were like homemade pickles. They were really good. So that was a really good meal.
Yep.
We left. Now there were people in the main shopping area entryway there, but when we left the restaurant, we were the only people there, which is always cool
walking out and seeing nobody in a park. So that was fun. Got to the bus depot and we see our bus coming right along as we walked up, got on the bus, back in the resort in about 10 minutes. So we've been really, really, really lucky with buses this trip. Fingers crossed the next 2 days are the same. If you've been following our can't talk. If you've been following our vlog and like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so you know a new so you'll be notified. I can never say that part. So you'll be notified when new videos come out from our team. And please join us on our adult only Facebook group, Walt Disney World Adults Only WDWAO, where we have adult-centered discussions. And Fran?
Never grow up, of course. For the 100th time.
1, 2, 3. Never grow up. Good night.